Hi everybody, this video is how you build rapport with your audience, and this is important because you have defined who you're looking for on Facebook and you've gone and found them, and then you've either sent friend requests or you have started to get friend requests. But it doesn't end there. Then you have to do something with all these friends, otherwise it's just a number and you're not building your business. So the main objective of sending out friend requests is so that you can establish a relationship with that person. And the first step to creating a relationship with anyone is actually to build rapport with them so that they can get to know you and you can get to know them. So if you're and I've spoken about it before, I always work from the end in mind, and the end in mind is that when I meet someone new on Facebook is that I want to create a relationship with them. It's not necessarily a business relationship, it's just a relationship, someone that I know and I know a little bit about. So now I'm going to go into a couple of things that I have found. We're going to start with the things that break rapport. And the number one thing to me that breaks rapport is when you send somebody a friend request, or even if it's down the track and you create a group and you just start putting people in there and you've never ever spoken to them about it. It kind of, when you actually want to then go and have a conversation with them, it's a little bit awkward because you've already tried to sell them. And 9 out of 10 times it is not a really good way to start a relationship by first selling to them. The second way is just to send them a link to your product or your opportunity without actually speaking to them. Big no-no, right? First of all, if you are sending your links via Messenger to your company's website, you probably are going to find that it's going to get flagged by Facebook, and also you're really not going to be getting where you want to go, and that is you want to establish a relationship with them. And then asking to post about their product on your wall. Asking to post about your product on their wall. And I've seen this a couple of times. It's kind of like had a resurgence. It was very popular way back, but it kind of died away. And I've been getting requests like that. Well, first of all, it's kind of a little bit weird to ask somebody else to advertise on your part, in my opinion. And if you get asked that and you don't want to do it, it's an uncomfortable situation, and then the person really doesn't know what to do. So that's one thing. And then also, if you see that person, how they can benefit you rather than how you can be of benefit to them. And that's the whole servant leadership kind of scenario that you're not really fulfilling, is if you just see that person as someone who potentially can buy your product. And then also assuming that they're actually looking for something. So just assuming that because they have sent your friend request that they're there to serve you. So now I'm going to go into things that do build rapport. Number one thing, and I don't understand why more people don't do this, but look at somebody's profile first before you actually engage with them. And the number one thing that why you want to do it is you want to just see what's going on in their lives. People live their lives through Facebook today. So if they're having a bad day, or if there's been an accident, or someone has passed away, or there's been a celebration, or something's going on in their life, people tend to post that on Facebook. And if you become a friend, more than likely you'll be able to see it. So it's really, really uncomfortable if they are in a really bad time in their life, and you then post about, just start a conversation when you haven't looked at their profile. So that's the one reason why you want to look at their profile first. Also, you want to kind of get a feel for who that person is, because if you've friend requested them, then, or they've friend requested you, and then you become their friends, that's when you actually see a lot of their what's going on their profile. So then you can actually lead with a couple of questions and things like that. So you don't have to ask questions that are already like where they live, where that says so on their profile. It's kind of like just look. So you just want to find out a little bit about them and then ask questions to them that show that you are interested in them as a person and that you really want to get to know them. And then the fourth way is really seeing how you can serve them. And you're not going to ask them specific questions, but once we've gone through this whole thing, you'll see that there's means that you can actually offer them help. Maybe it's a fantastic book that you've read, or it's a group similar to this one where you can actually help them in build their business online using Facebook. Or maybe it's another resource. Maybe it's a autoresponder that you are using that's really, really good, or some tip. Maybe they've been, I think, and Michelle Kind gave me this great tip because we watch a lot of training online, is to able to download or to add a Chrome extension so that you can speed up the speed of the video. So instead of you taking an hour, you can maybe crunch that down to 40 minutes. That gives you 20 minutes back. So maybe it's just a little tip like that that you can give them. And especially when you can see that they are not really interested, or they're not at the space where they are looking for an opportunity or in the products that you sell, at least you can leave them with something. And that really helps to establish your relationship with them and to help build that rapport. So that's this video. It's really quick. If you have any questions, please pop them in the video below, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.